Hey, hi everyone. So in this particular video, we'll be looking at how students can successfully join and attend their live class on Toppr Photon and the Zoom app. Currently, I have logged in as a student and I'm going to join my live class by clicking on the Join Now option and then going to click on the Join Now button. As soon as I do that, I will be redirected to the Toppr live class page. Over here, I'm going to click on Join Now, and as soon as I do that, I'll be inside my Toppr Photon live class. So in the middle of the screen, you'll be able to see a very important button which says Join Session on Zoom, and that's the button that the students will be clicking on when they want to join the live class on Zoom. But before we move on to that, let's take a look at the Toppr Photon live class page. On the bottom left corner, you'll be able to see the lecture details, and you'll also be able to see the class timer. On the control panel, you'll be able to see the Leave button. The video and the audio buttons have been disabled from the Toppr Photon live class page because those features are available on the Zoom app. So let's say if I click on this button by mistake, if I click on the leave button by mistake, let's say if I click on it and if I leave my class by mistake, no problem. Students, you can always rejoin the class by clicking on the rejoin button and then click on join now. On the right hand side, you'll be able to see the list of participants or fellow students who have joined this live class. So this is how the Toppr Photon live class page looks. Now moving on to joining the session or joining the live class on Zoom, you have to click on this button which says join session on Zoom. After you do that, you'll be redirected to the Zoom page. I'll have to open the Zoom app. Please ensure that you have the Zoom app installed on the device that you're using. So I'm going to join with computer audio. I can already see my teacher over here, and I can see at the bottom, there is audio, video, and the other features available on the Zoom app. I can also chat with my teacher if I want to using the chat room. So please remember that all the features are available on Zoom. The only time you will have to move away from Zoom and go to Toppr Photon is when your teacher activates the live question poll or poll. So let's say right now my teacher has sent me a message. He's saying that the poll is active on Photon. So I'll go to the Photon page and I can see that the poll has been activated by my teacher. I'm going to select the option. Again, just reiterating, all the features are available on Zoom. The only time students have to move to the Toppr Photon page is when the teacher activates the question poll or poll. So I can see the responses over here on the right hand side. Now let's move on to what to do or what students should do when the teacher ends the class. So I'm on the Zoom live class page now. So let's say if my teacher ends the class, as soon as the teacher does that, I'll be able to see this button which says the meeting has been ended by the host. Then I'll move to the Toppr Photon live class page. And over here, even on the Toppr Photon live class page, my teacher will end the class over here. And as soon as the teacher ends the class, I'll be able to see, a particular message. So I can see that the session has ended and I can share my session feedback, click on submit, and that's how the session will successfully end. Please remember that the session also has to end on the Toppr Photon live class page because that's how your attendance will be tracked. So I hope you found this video helpful. All the best and take care.